So, I have been watching the Pokemon anime since I was a kid. Since I lived in Okinawa the first time, which in terms of my age was like 5, 6, somewhere around there. And I am 29. Let's say 29 and almost a half, even like a month or two. I have not watched every episode. There's some arcs. Like, I don't know. I've seen maybe like 5 total episodes of Unova. And that's not because I'm like, this anime is really fucking bad, although I've heard it's the worst arc. It's just because I had to move a lot as a kid. And in some places, I just did not have access to good internet, so I couldn't like watch episodes. I was not able to watch them weekly. I would say from Kanto to Hoenn, including the Battle Frontier, in either English or Japanese, because a lot of episodes I watched dubbed, a lot I just watched on TV in Japan. I had no context for what was happening. I've probably seen every episode, with maybe like a couple that I've maybe missed. Sinnoh, I think I've watched about half of it. Maybe a little more. No, it's probably about like half, and then the Sinnoh League. Unova I've barely watched. I've seen a chunk of Kalos. I've seen a chunk of Sun and Moon. I've watched I followed Journeys weekly for a while, and then it got to a point where I'm like, I just don't really want to watch this that much anymore. And then but every now and then I would still like watch an episode if I felt like it was something that I wanted to sink my time into. But even when I was not actively watching episodes, I followed it up every week. It was like, okay, I gotta know what's going on with my boys Ash and Pikachu, and whoever they may be adventuring with for this particular season. Brock, Misty, Dawn, Go, Chloe, Serena, etc., etc. I'm like, all right, what is going on? What if they caught? That's basically what I want to know. It's like, all right, what if they caught? What is Team Rocket doing? What have they caught? What is like the cool, crazy hype shit that is going on in the show? Because I always wanted to know. Anytime it was a leak, I was like, all right, is this the one? Is this the one? It's not gonna. Is this gonna be the one? And then when Kalos happened, I was like, is he gonna do it? Is this the one? Man. Like, given how Sun and Moon is, like, it's gonna be like a school and shit, and it's the island challenge, not a gym challenge. This might have been perfect. This might have been the way to retire Ash Ketchum. When Sun and Moon happens, and he's a champion, I'm like, you know what? The player is technically the first champion of Alola. Maybe that's why Ash finally got it. Is this the time to retire Ash Ketchum? And then Journeys happened. And it's like, all right, this is the World Championship. Oh, if he wins, is this the time to retire Ash Ketchum? And after 132 or so episodes of Journeys, well over 1,000 episodes of the entire series, Ash Ketchum, a man who once went under the alias of Tom Ato, became the world champion. And yes, they are finally going to retire Ash Ketchum. Pokemon Journeys has reached its end, and they confirmed he gets 11 more episodes. He and Pikachu aim to be a master. It's going to start in like mid-January, and for 11 episodes, this is it. We're going to see all of his companions. They made it sound like we're going to go see all the Pokemon that he's either released or made bonds with. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll kind of talk about this. I want to see a little later in it, but we're going to do that. And then when we go to Paldea, it's a new cast. It is a completely new cast, a new fresh start. And that thing I'd been thinking about for years, are they finally going to retire him, is now upon us. And kind of all day, I've been really, really happy and really sad at the same time. Because there's that sense of like, he did it. He's at the top, and it's a fresh start. I am excited to kind of turn the page and see something new, do something new. This is not at all, man, I'm sick of Ash. I fucking hate this dude. This is my boy. Been watching this shit and following this shit for like 24 years, man. And it's been 25 in total, but I think for me personally, like 23 or 24. It's important to me. It really is. But I'm glad to see something new. But it's also sad. It's been 2 decades plus. And it's gonna be different. This is gonna be done. Gone. I know Clay has been talking for a while. He's like, we should watch all the episodes. Like, let's just watch the entire fucking anime. And now that this is happening, I'm like, I have to. But I'm gonna wait until this is done. After those 11 episodes and I have seen the ending, then I'm ready to start at the beginning again. And I'm really excited to do it. As for what I'm hoping for in these 11 episodes, I mean, I do want to see all the companions. I really want to see... There's like some Pokemon specifically. He's actually seen Lapras since. So, I don't really know if we need to see Lapras again. I hate to say it, because I would love it. But I'd be fine. The last thing he did in Journeys was he met up with Butterfree. That might be how the 11 starts, is him reuniting with Butterfree. I think he saw the Ho-Oh again. If he, like, catches that Ho-Oh from the first episode, that would be a fucking chef's kiss for me. Like, holy crap. He gets Pidgeot again. I really want him to meet Haunter. And, like, I really wanted to see Sabrina in Journeys. Like, see her again, have a battle, because she, to me, is one of the most memorable characters of the whole show, despite only being in a couple episodes. I loved what they did with Sabrina. And the Haunter, like, I want to see this thing again, man. That's super exciting. I really want to see Larvitar. Like, I know I mentioned that seeing Butterfree broke my heart in, like, the Leon flashback. Seeing Primate kind of made me angry. It was so nice that they included him. Like, Larvitar really was one of Ash's Pokemon, man. 100%. I want Ash to go to Mount Silver, because I think that was where they dropped Larvitar off. And I want there to just be a Tyranitar that stares him down, runs up to him, and just gives him a big ol' hug. I'd be so happy if that happened. If he catches him, that's beautiful, man. I want that. I want that so bad. Yeah, I brought up Primate. I really want him to see Primate. I want him to get his fucking Primate back and annihilate or some shit. Let's go. I'm still mad that he gave him up. I think that is one of the worst episodes of the whole show. It's like, they're like, this thing is too good. It's really strong, and they're like, it's gimmicks, like a one-note thing. Let's get rid of it. He didn't release anyone in Joe. I mean, we gotta see Squirtle and the Squirtle Squad doing shit. That's gonna be fun. But we have to see Apom, who got screwed, like, 100%. Like, we're gonna have to see Ambipom and, like, what she's doing, what she's up to. That was kind of the really, I mean, it was a trade, and the Dawn did whatever the fuck with her. I don't think there's really anyone after that. Unova, I just don't know. There's a lot of Unova Pokemon. Kalos, I think Greninja, like, we'll get closure on that. Greninja will probably be like, yeah, I did the shit I had to do, now I'm back or whatever. I don't know about Gudra. Sun and Moon, so we'll probably see just the entire Alola family again. We'll see his Ultra Beast. And then Journeys, there was one that got released. So just trying to go over the Pokemon there. Like, those are the ones I want to see. I know in the trailer, it specifically showed him in a Latios. I'm like, is this the Latios from Heroes? Are we going to actually, like, just do shit from all the movies, too? Because Mewtwo was in the show. Like, are we going to get, like, a really cool thing with Mewtwo? Are we going to see the Lugia from fucking 2000? That sounds so cool. That sounds so hype, man. I'm happy and I'm sad. I'm happy that we're going to get an ending, and I'm really excited for what it might entail. I'm heartbroken that it's going to end. I know there's a lot of theories about how the new girl, because it's like, yeah, here's a new guy and a new girl seems like she is MC. People are like, she looks like Ash. And the hair clip that she has is like the OG symbol on the OG hat. And I'm like, does Ash have a... It's like, does Ash have a kid? You know, some people are saying she looks kind of like Serena. Is that a thing? Like, is that gonna be a thing? That's kind of dope. I will say this. Out of all of Ash's female companions, if there was one that they, like, because there's a non-zero chance they say, this is who Ash ended up with, now they have a kid, now it's her adventure, blah, blah, blah. Totally get it. Clay was kind of saying, it's like, what if it is his daughter, but they never reveal who the mom is? Kind of like how we know Ash's mom, but don't know who his dad is. That would be really entertaining to me, I'm not going to lie. But of all the female companions, because again, I haven't actually watched every series, so I could very much change my mind about this. The one I think I would almost kind of root for the most would be Dawn. Very, very specifically, because out of everyone, aside from Chloe, she showed up to the finals. Everyone was watching, except Go, because he was doing his own shit. And he basically told me, he's like, yo, my shit's gonna be at the same time as yours, I can't watch. That's fine. You do your dream, I'll do my dream, and then we'll meet up. Like, I get it. And I also get it, like, everyone's got their own shit to do. They're in different parts of the world. They can't just fucking fly to Galar. But Dawn actually did and saw it in person. Like, that's badass. I respect that. So if they do that, you're like, yeah, he married the girl who was there. I'm down with that. But if they're like, yeah, it's Serena, because, you know, like, that was a whole big thing, I'm down with that. If it's May, I would be shocked because May hasn't been in Journeys. I'm like, yeah, we're saving it because she's the main one. Like, surprised, but okay. Iris, I haven't really watched Unova, so I can't really say anything. Misty, when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, this is a great ship and everything. And I'm like, I don't know, Chief. I don't think they work well together. Maybe when I rewatched OG, I'm like, no, these two are perfect for each other. This is great. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm excited, man. I know I keep saying it. Like, I'm happy and I'm sad and I'm excited and I'm ready for it. And I know I'm not gonna be. And like, when I see how they end the thing with Butterfree, I'm probably gonna cry. And whatever they do with Larvitar, I'm gonna cry. And if the ending is Ash, he climbs Mount Silver, and fucking Red is there, and then it literally ends with them both sending out their Pikachus to have a battle, it just like fades to black or some shit. I'm like, that's incredible. Or like he sees Red, and then Red chases Dad. That would be bonkers. Like, oh yeah, Red was his dad the entire time. That would be fucking crazy shit. But certainly not impossible. And why not? I've always kind of thought his dad was Giovanni. I would not be surprised if that happened either. I really don't know if they'll reveal who his dad is, but I want to see it. I'd be lying if I said otherwise, but it's one of those things where if they don't reveal his dad, I'm not like, wow, can't believe you guys didn't do that. But it's like, all right, if they do, though, I'd be pretty down for it. Kind of the same thing with if they reveal if he ends up with one of his companions. Would totally get it. If they don't, like, yeah, because that's not what his journey is about. Also totally understand it. If the girl in the preview, not his daughter, totally get it. If it is, totally get it. January 13th, and then like 10 weeks afterward. I'm going to have to, like, watch them all, do videos probably after every episode, like, I just watched it, blah, 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 blah. Maybe I should stream them. Just, like, this is my live I will have to for the last one. It's like, this is me watching the last episode about Ash Ketchum and Pikachu. Blind reaction. Let's go. You will probably see me weep. I'm excited for it, though. Just, let's go.